Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Some serious pride on the line in this contest as these two divisional rivals take the field together for the first time this season. Almost a playoff atmosphere surrounding the game between these two bitter opponents. It's the Seahawks going up against the Rams. Now, for the first time since December 24th, 1994, it's time for a Los Angeles Rams home game.
Home opener at 1-0. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Seahawks, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually...
out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. They're led onto the field by their quarterback, a man who's made quite the name for himself in the NFL, and that's Russell Wilson.
With Wisconsin, a big completion helped lead his team to a victory. A big fourth down throw for a touchdown in an NFC championship game.
There's Thomas Rawls with his first carry. And he'll wind up.
Now you'll play well down the stretch with them. But what you're also hoping is that the guys who have to play for them, the next man up mentality kicks in, and those guys take care of business.
Looking deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away, and he gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air. Out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by their 28-year-old quarterback, Case Keenum.
Madden-style numbers when he was a starting quarterback at the University of Houston.
Now the first L.A. carry here for their star, Todd Gurley. And he's brought
even with the knee injury he suffered his last year there. I thought he was one of the best runners I'd seen come into the game since Adrian Peterson.
That's complete. It's Brian Quick. And he'll get it out to midfield.
Let's go.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Set. Green, 39.
They go play action here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard.
That worked very well for him. Picked up really nice yardage, but they still have a lot of work to do on third down.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A nice pickup there of 11 yards.
That's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
And no escaping this time.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Sometimes you just get out of position as a defender when you're trying to make a tackle, so you end up flailing away, and your hand gets into the wrong spot.
His throw caught, right around the 6. The first quarter lead. So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
We're seeing rookies make a greater impact at that position at receiver than ever before. I think mainly because of the sheer...
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And this will be a touchback. Now Wilson on first down. And his throw is incomplete. Tyler. Second and 10. It's Wilson again. They set up the screen to Rawls. And he'll get to the 20.
For big yardage, the blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to...
Pressure threw it incomplete. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Returnable for Thomas. So quick on the spin.
He's spinning, man.
Last time they'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop. And the Seahawk defense gets to him.
Different responsibilities. How excited do you think he was to get home with that blitz?
Yeah, he wants a sack. He got it. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's able to take
it open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And a catch made by Kenny Brent. And to the 40 to him and keep him short of the first. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And now where will the side judge stop his blood at?
And ordinarily, you want to be on the field playing, right? But 3 and outs, that's almost gold to a deep.
And he's taken down. Back.
Holding offense.
On On second down, Wilson. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
Pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'll probably evaluate more punters and kickers.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Here's Thomas. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking. A little something to build off of from last time with a 3-and-out.
And what they have to build off of, great confidence right now. Being able to stuff someone.
Time running out here on the play clock. Again, they run with Gurley. And he'll lose it.
And it was over in a heartbeat.
Keenum on third down. And incomplete. The contact made the ball. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Returnable for Lockett. Give him 11 yards that time.
Be on the field a lot more than normal. Put him in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Caught left side.
Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
On second down, Rawls. And he'll get this only up to about
control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
And he will have a first down. Rawls, the lone man in the backfield. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he's brought down.
Your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? It sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And able to push his way forward here for a good.
Chalk one up for the scouting department of the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, and he had that nasty ankle injury.
Well, he's back.
On second down, here's Wilson. And he's just going to get rid of this thing.
As long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the field logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58.
The momentum going all the way into the end zone.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. Open space in front of him. He's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll take this one up close to about.
You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Keenum to throw on second down. That's complete to his tight end. This is Lance Kendricks. Give him 11 yards.
Because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
And he'll be brought down. They come out here in the eye. First touch of the game here for Benny Cunningham. And he's
backfield.
Play clock winding down. Throwing on third down, Keenum. Quick hitter here, it's complete. It goes.
Where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run. About that play was beautiful. A great corner route where the receiver worked the defensive back inside and then broke back to the outside to the corner. But how about the...
And now it's second and goal. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he'll go back. Extra defensive back on the field here for third and goal. Throwing now is Keenum. He's got time in the pocket. And down he goes. And it'll bring up fourth down. This has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator
from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline. The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board.
False start, offense.
Now Wilson on second down. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll get
speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Wilson. He finds his man, Baldwin. And he's able to get the first.
And plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't great. He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely.
Middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Following the penalty, it's Rawls. And he'll be taken down at the 40. Back to the ground on first. Again, it's Rawls. And taking it across midfield. Carry there by the Flint, Michigan native Thomas Rawls.
A transfer from Michigan back to Central Michigan. Got overlooked in the NFL draft when he came out. Ended up being a
fake to Rawls. Now it's Wilson. Complete outright to Kurz. And all the way in. Touchdown. Extra point away from tying this thing up. And that was just a fly route. There was no stop. He just went.
Take away. But as you go through a game, sometimes you vary the speed in which you come off the line of scrimmage and maybe start a little bit slower, get him to stop his feet a little bit as a defensive back, and then explode and go.
Time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one.
I don't know if that helped them in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
No gain. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Larry Ridley in Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowl quarterback, Richard. So they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put it on the offense. How about a little credit for the defense there? They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting in a tough spot defensively. But they come up in an offset eye. From the 2-yard line now, it's 1st and goal. And he is going to
allow any of the offensive linemen to leak downfield and get to the linebackers and block them on the second level.
End zone caught. Touchdown.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball out of the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands.
Bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game. But just let them know, hey, if
Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. Touchdown, LA. And that is how you retaliate. After getting scored on one play, big pass downfield, and you hit the end zone.
Almost feels like two boxers just throwing haymakers and right back on the first play of the drive and hit them big.
And he gets it to go, and we're all even. 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here.
Replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. He's got time. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this. They come out here in the eye. Now a handoff here to his running back. They find some open field here. And he's brought down after a good game. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10, it's Wilson again. It's caught on the left side by Kurz. And he gets it down. 3rd and 2, now Wilson. He's got Kurz. A good pickup there.
Your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot.
And no escaping this time as he'll go. Now Wilson on 2nd down. Going to Rawls on the dump off. And he'll be out of bounds.
Football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
There is Baldwin. Touchdown.
Examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just something really to take into the lockers here. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Now the return man. This is Benny Cunningham. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. So we've come upon halftime. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. A beautiful fake. They'll bring it back to just about the 20. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasize, go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Gurley again here on first down. And he'll get this up past the 45. The play clock's running down. On the handoff, it's Gurley. And he'll get it into enemy territory just about.
Good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times, the play caller.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Keenum. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's
away on a 3rd down attempt.
And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. About pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire.
Yeah.
We got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion.
There he goes, right side. Past the 20. And all the way in, touchdown. Well, they were back in the shadows of their own goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it. Ball, take care of it, create some space, pump the ball away, but no, let's throw it.
They got burned there. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. And this will be a touch.
But just that quiet confidence, if you just keep doing the things you've been working on, eventually there will be creases. You know, find those gaps in the defense, keep working on them, and maybe what didn't.
Let's go. Green, 39.
They go play action here on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. They run. It's Gurley. And able to get this one all the way up to a play clock. Just beating the play clock. Keenum. And this is going to be incomplete. And they're going to go for it. Here we go. It's Gurley. And able to pick up the first across.
All you need is a few short yards. And they're able to convert to keep the drive going.
Now Keenum. That's complete to his tight end. This is Lance Kendricks.
When he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Now Keenum firing quickly here, and that's complete. The 15 yards there on the catch and roll.
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
5 yards
because
up.
The offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard. They go with Cunningham. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain.
Let's go.
Play clock winding down. Again, Cunningham here on the ground. And he is going to lose yardage.
Punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
Man, not going to get much better than this for an opportunity. Feels like an absolute disappointment. This is one of those drives.
And Zerline's kick is good. 6, an unlucky number 13 play drive.
Well, you go to the sideline after putting 3 points on the board, happy, but you wanted to be ecstatic. You wanted to have 6 on the board.
To do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up, whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down.
It's line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But it's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. Baldwin with it over the middle. It'll be a pick
immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. This is taken at the 18. Great blocking, nearly him to sort of fall off a bit.
I think so. That has to happen. You've got to make some changes because in the first half, they were pretty effective. But the second part is sometimes when you're doing really well and get their big guy going again.
Here's Gurley. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. In press coverage here. The play clock's running down. Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard. Here's Cunningham. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Here we go. Blue 90.
Now a handoff for Gurley. And able to push his way forward here for a good look.
After a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Now Keenum. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
All the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's going to lose you. He'll have the win at his back here in the fourth quarter. And Zerline's kick is good. And that field goal then maybe not exactly what they wanted, but it's a necessary first step.
Still plenty of time remaining, but you could really use a stop defensively after the kickoff, preferably a 3-and-out.
That'll be taken in the end zone, and then it resulted in 3 for their offense.
And this is one time where the defense won't get credit for creating points, but that's exactly what they did. All right, forced them into a punt.
Points went on the board, 3 of them. Now they'll be looking for another stop.
You can't touch them after 5 yards downfield. You can't touch them while the ball's not in the air. You can't touch them at all until the ball is at the receiver's hand. And boy, it's paid off for him this week. He is prepared, locked in, and demanding the football and getting it.
He told you that pregame that he was ready.
Just out of the gates. And what he's done this week is found the ball early.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And now the Rams, and nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. 30, 20, 10, 5, and they are going to score on the fumble return. Keenum's going to throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. The drive begins with a run by Rawls. And they will stop him after a fairly
big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line. Practice, talking with the coaches. They felt like a bounce back was going to happen this week. They were very confident in the game plan, thought the defenses they would see would present great. I think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're pretty happy with what you just accomplished there.
Yeah, like you said, got him out of bounds, stopped the clock, kept him short of the marker. This is taken at the 15. So possession goes over. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything.
Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. And he gets this one just shy of the 40.
Some things of beauty in there. You see these nice, explosive, strong runs. And this guy, he knows how to carry the football really well. I'm actually happy to see a draw play. Why? It takes a little bit longer to develop, and that gives me a chance to diagnose it and get to the play quickly. Because trying it is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is...
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the NFL career. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. No one...
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And it pops free. The collision there.
Taking off.
2nd and 10, it's Wilson again. They set up the screen to Rawls. The ball comes out, and this will get... This is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not there for him.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is taken at about the 14. A very good return there.
When you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense and avoid the big hit.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's brought down. 12 yards there.
It's quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And he's brought down. It's a 10-yard quickly. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And for one of the few times, get some points on the board here late. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 20. First and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now Gurley. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest.
Let's go! B-19!
Cunningham. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven back.
By Seattle on third down.
Yep, 5 defensive backs now. They'll run it now out of the gun. And now the Seahawks are... And Zerline's kick is good. And we're to give him the lead in the fourth. But, Charles, there is still time left for a final drive.
Brandon, you know they would have liked to take the clock down just a little bit further, at least under a minute or so, but this was not over yet, especially since...
You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Yeah, they practice this all the time.
This situation, they think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes... He's back to throw. And he'll just toss it away. Here we go. It's Wilson on fourth down. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. It's a one-point game. The defense did their job. Now the offense...
From both sides of the ball.
It'll be a better feeling if the offense can just seal this. And, you know, every win is sweet, and I'm sure everybody enjoys a huge victory, but sometimes only winning by one score, two. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on So Long from Southern California.